look like God and you look like the image of the devil? Which one do you look like? Come on, talk to me quick. Come on, we go. If you in the image of the devil or you in the image of God, what you in? You always spoken about, let me know what you in now. Because I know to cast out, but not to cast out. If you in the devil, then I got to cast you out. But if you in God, then I got to shout with you. I got to praise with you. I got to give God the glory. Hey! And God said, let us make man where in our home. You are in the image of God. Every man, every woman, every boy, every girl that have been created in this world are in the image of God. That's what you are.
Yes.
Read.
So God created man in his own image, and in the image of God.
That means that God has hands, God has feet, God has mouth, God has ears, God has eyes, God has everything that you have, God has. Because God was making himself.
Yes.
And sometimes people wonder, what is God? And what's going on with God? God made you like him that he can fellowship with you.
Yes.
God made you like him that y'all can have communication together. Adam was not no dummy. We the dummies.
Amen.
Why do you get quiet on that? Amen. I talked to a guy, he was telling me, he said, we always talk about the animals. They said that the animals were so tall and so big that God had to make man after the animals. Dinosaurs. You heard of that? What else dinosaurs? Tyrannosaurus. What else? Giraffe. Giraffe. They once was here. They once was in this world. They was down here. They were walking.
That's right.
But you know what? Who else was walking? Man was walking too. And walking just as tall.
What's that?
Oh, y'all want to hear me today, huh? Man, who told you man was down like me? Who told you man was down like him? Who told you that? You read that? You ain't saw that?
What's that?
The dinosaur man could have been just as big. When God creates something, don't try to make God small. When God creates something, let God be who he is. God made